How can I keep myself safe at work? It's a good question. There's many answers, but in this video, we're gonna focus on one simple way that we can keep ourselves safe at work. And that's by visualizing the consequences of our actions. Yes, before we approach a task, we should stop just for a moment and think through the steps of that task. What am I gonna be doing? Am I working in an excavation? Am I working on a scaffold? Am I gonna work with a saw? What am I gonna be doing? And then once we identify that, we just take a moment to really visualize what could happen. Maybe we don't know what can happen. Maybe we lack the experience. Perhaps we're new. Well, that's where the experienced and older employees come into play. They know what can happen if we're working in an excavation that's not benched or sloped properly. They know what can happen if we're working with tools without the proper guard. And they know what can happen if we're working on a defective scaffold. See, when we approach them and we ask their input on things, they can help us see what can go wrong. Then we visualize the consequences of that. Who at home is waiting for us, hoping that we come home in the same condition that we went to work? Who would visit us at the hospital? What activities at home do we enjoy doing that maybe we couldn't do if we're missing a hand or an arm? Or maybe we break our back or our neck or worse. You see, as we visualize those things, we start making it come to life, we can start to appreciate the reality of maybe the dangers that exist by doing it a certain way. And then we can take the steps to mitigate those hazards. And one way that we can do that is by using what's called the hierarchy of controls. Yes, the hierarchy of controls helps us to ask ourselves some questions to protect ourselves. Do we have to even put ourselves in the position that may injure us? Can we use some sort of a guard to protect us from the hazard? Or can we use personal protective equipment, PPE, which is the last line of defense to protect ourselves from the hazard? Yes, we want to visualize the consequences, and that'll help us make good decisions to protect ourselves. We'll see you out there.